understand?
Damn stupid idiots.
Get it.
My God.
Hola.
She will do it again, you know. The girl doctor. Cold.
Hola.
She won't stop asking. Not that again. She will get us.
¿No puedo robar una cerveza o algo?
I know.
What can I get you?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
How much for a bottle of whiskey?
$5.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
That'll be all for now.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Look what I've got.
You're a good guy, you. Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear you.
Let's see. Shoot. I'll have to find another way to... It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
Hostia,
You're
qué
not only
azado.
inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Este es Cat.
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Tendría que haberle pegado.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Tan my what?
Ugh,
No, it's okay.
I'm getting careless.
I'm okay.
I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
No.
Va a volver a hablar con ella.
My tongue got ahead of my senses. Or something like that.
Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
¿Le digo la verdad?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Vale.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm very serious. The whole family died in a fire, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you.
Vale,
Make sure
vale,
you
vale,
don't
vale,
stick
vale,
your
vale,
nose
vale.
into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me.
Vale.
And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you,
Aceptamos.
you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley, I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Put that beast
Vale.
back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. You're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
Camina más rápido, chiquilla.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
3 horas para llegar, ¿eh?
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Ábreme una puerta. Gracias, señorita.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Vale. Se ha puesto brava la señora.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
¿Qué significa esto?
Who has enough money to buy painkillers? It smells as bad as it looks. Whoever hid it here seems to worship Sarah Hawkins. What just happened? Did I imagine?
Los puntos.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Alguien está muy obsesionado con ello. ¿Algo más que pueda sacarte aquí? ¿Cuál es mi objetivo ahora?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
Let me guess. It was in the Hawkins mansion.
Precisely. You can still see the burn marks. There's no doubt about it. I must admit that you seem fairly competent. But I can't allow you to stay here.
I've seen enough. It's the Hawkins mansion that interests me now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail. I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Vale.
Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
¿Qué pasa con
Look
cara?
behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some
Que
driving. to do.
vivían bien los hijos puta. Y me perdí una chancla. Me perdí una chancla. Vale, Pierce consigue entrar en el almacén en el lugar supuestamente abandonado. Hay sorpresas, signos de ocupación reciente y una pintura parcialmente quemada. Su búsqueda se ve interrumpida por el agente Bradley, pero Pierce logra convencerlo para que se una a la investigación. El agente de policía acepta llevar al detective a la mansión de los Hawkins. Vale. Eso está bien. ¡Hostia! A él le ha ensanchado la sonrisa.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
Joder, no parece creepy ni nada, ¿eh? Pero no da miedo. ¿Qué va? No mal rollo.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Sí, tengo cuestión.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the
Sospechoso.
drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
You're talking about Winchester.
That's right. The Hawkins' old caretaker. Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family.
Uf.
So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Ya
You wanna
tengo
go
todo
up
lo
there?
que quería saber.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Aceptar.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined,
1693.
but the architecture seems too recent.
La tumba.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave.
Tan
are
frescas,
fresh.
tienen un admirador, ¿eh?
The caretaker takes great care.
Ah,
of
claro,
these
será
graves.
Silas. A lo mejor es Silas el que vive allí, ¿sabes?
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's Pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Pero yo no he visto la tumba del niño.
Please give me
Poor
a minute.
kid.
I didn't expect to set foot back here.
Poor kid.
What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Menuda tragedia. Continuamos.
The caretaker takes great care of these graves. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this? Poor kid.
¿La movemos o qué? Bueno, me voy yo. I laid me down and slept on awake for the Lord. No entiendo una mierda, tío. Está muy desgastado. Árbol roto. Nada de interés por aquí.
This entrance is still in use.
Hostia, pero yo no quería entrar todavía.
Whoa! Whoa!
Macho, qué susto.
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa!
Qué susto me ha dado, leche.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want
Te
me
dejo el
to
ojito por aquí.
help
Gracias, bombo. Ya me
understand what
sal.
happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to
That's a
see
bill.
where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that
Te
way.
convenceré de lo contrario.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore.
If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Vale,
Let's
no
see
me
what
convenció.
more I can learn from this mansion.
Dios, qué susto me ha metido el pay. Buenas horas vienes, hijo puta.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps
Hijo de
inspect the
puta.
mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Stop bothering me.
No te he hablado.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Pierce y el agente Bradley que exploran los jardines de la mansión Hawkins. La familia yace en el cementerio de la propiedad, custodiado por Silas Winchester. Viejo guardés, fiel a sus patrones, continúa vigilando el lugar armado con su hacha. Finalmente, Pierce y Bradley logran tranquilizarlo y se hacen con la llave de la mansión Hawkins. Entran en el inmueble en busca del lugar donde se produjo el incendio, que fue en el salón.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Seguramente Silas.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? What kind of meat is this?
De ballena, ¿no?
This place is for the head of the family,
Aquí está el
Charles
padre.
Hawkins.
A este lado estaría la mujer.
The boy was probably here.
Sí, tiró el plato sin querer.
Smashed his plate on the floor.
El padre se levantó en plan, ¿qué? ¿Qué? Y aquí se sentó
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
porque no le daría tiempo a comérselo.
Something happened at this table.
Sí, parece que estaban
An argument?
discutiendo. Parece que tuvieron una discusión. Está la comida sin tocar. Ellas dos discutieron, el niño se asustó y tiró el plato. Y el padre estaba muy alterado. A lo mejor una infidelidad. Puede ser que se enterara de que estaba con otro o algo.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Hostia, qué susto. A ver, está claro que discutieron. ¿Por qué? Ese es otro asunto.